There we go. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Welcome everybody to Trails Through Daybreak. We're gonna be going back into whatever it is that we were doing. We learned that Reset is actually a robot. And that Professor Callahan turned himself into a robot. Welcome. If you're looking for research, she's in the room to your right. The associate professor is with her. She's through the worst of it now, at least. I've been in there helping her throughout the day. I never expected we would be putting her research to the test so soon. Especially not under these circumstances.
Oh, hello there.
I hope everything went well.
Thanks. Sounds like you pulled an all-nighter, huh?
Looks like Zeros is up and running again. Fortunately for us, the damage for him wasn't so bad. I just wish I could say the same about Reset. Putting her back to the way she was is going to take a while.
Please, don't be so downhearted. The first-rate care you've been giving me has stabilized my vitals a considerable amount.
Berberit.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thorndyke?
Did before coming here, yeah. He's as much of a questionable character as I was expecting. Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump, too. You'd think it'd kill him to put on a smile.
That's just how they are, I'm afraid.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
For what it's worth, her life isn't in any danger here. The medicine you helped me with yesterday seems to have been working wonders.
She's right. It has really made this easier for me.
Good to hear. We sure didn't think it'd end up being used on you when we took that job on.
Holy crap.
The artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible with her too. That's not to say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the nervous system is a heavy burden on the body. The best thing you can do for yourself right now is get lots and lots of rest.
I will. Thank you. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it most.
Don't sweat it. We can take things from here. You just kick back and relax. Next time you wake up, you can bet we'll have good news to share. And a hell of a big bonus, too.
I'll have to look forward to that then, won't I? Follow your hearts and act as you always do. And everything will be fine.
Sorry, but I'd like to ask you something. Why? Why did you risk your life to save mine? No one should have to put themselves through something like this over someone like me.
It was because you were just so dazzlingly radiant in that moment, I suppose.
What?
You have so many people who care about you, and you care about them just as much in return. To someone who's lost her bonds, memories, and even body, the sight was almost blinding. I'm a little jealous of all you have, if I'm to tell the truth. So please, treat yourself like an irreplaceable treasure, not just for you, but for those who love you too.
Aw, that's sweet. About Reset. Just how much of her is artificial anyways? I don't know for sure, but my guess is a lot. You were indirectly involved in making her who she is too, right? That's right. We assisted Marduk in researching artificial biological limbs some time ago. Our partnership only produced a prototype though. Never imagined they would actually start using that technology like this. Reset was clearly the result of multiple different technologies being used together, not just the one they developed with us. I've also heard this is also a field that the Institute of Technology over in the Empire has been looking into. Van? You seem like you've known the truth for a while. I couldn't be sure, but I had a feeling. I could tell the image I was seeing during our video calls was artificially generated. So it took me really off guard when she just showed up in person in Tharbad. It was only when I noticed that she moved faster and kinda differed from normal people that I started putting two and two together. Makes sense. I did feel like there was something strange about her, but I never would have imagined it was because of this. She's capable of far greater power and speed than an ordinary human, but she also has less precise control over her body in exchange. I can't imagine how much effort she must have put in just to be able to move as naturally as she does. See you, Millie. She'll be able to return to the way she was, won't she? I'm sure she will. Right, Professor? I think there's every chance of that. The technology involved seems to be fairly well established by Marduk at this point. It won't be easy to make all the precise adjustments after reattaching her limbs, but I'll make sure it happens. We're counting on you. She might be on loan to us from Marduk, but she's as much a member of Arkwright Solutions as the rest of us. Anyway, time for us to get out of here. Right, we need to do what we can and put Rosette at ease.
Wait! Please. If it's not too much to ask, could I keep helping you? I want to stop Professor Callahan and the devils who've done this to him by my own hand. No matter what it takes.
Sorry,
Gotcha.
but no can do.
I suppose that's the right decision after I landed Rosette in a hospital bed. I wasn't able to use Theo and Zeros at even half of their potential, either. If all I'm gonna be is a burden to the team...
That ain't what I'm saying. You're no burden. We're gonna need you and your engineering know-how here for sure. But we're also not a charity. We only do favors for people if the client and price are a good fit. You heard what Reset said, right? If you did, then you should know what you gotta do. And where you went wrong.
You're right. I should never have done something that would upset the people who care about me. And I never will again. I just want to stop the chaos unfolding in Basel and the misuse of technology that created it. And if I'm gonna do that, it's not the help of the police or guild I need. It's you. As compensation, I can offer you my skills and expertise on technology. I can also give you my word that I'll help Essie put Reset back to the way she was as fast as possible. Is that enough to make me a good fit for you?
It sure is. We'd be happy to take that 4 SPG on. We'll be counting on you now. Couldn't ask for better than a student of Professor Hamilton's.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Promise me you'll take good care of him, okay? I'll be working around the clock too. Promise. Thank you so much. Time to get down to business.
Yeah. The CID Special Ops Unit is going to be here this evening. That means we've only got half a day left to do what we want. Once they're here, we're done. We've got to make this time count. Sure felt to me like Almada's work was done after making that AI was a success. You sure they didn't just bounce? No, I'm certain they're still in the region. The abnormalities in the OrbitNet and distribution network are less pronounced than yesterday, but they're still present. Something's still happening, I'm sure of it. Really? Then Almada's research is still going on somewhere in the city? Reset mentioned something earlier that I think will help me.
This might be fundamentally different to what happened in Crossbell, but I still think that is our closest reference point. The orbital network and septium veins were used in the development of highly advanced technology then as well. Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
With the orbital network and the septium veins at their disposal, they have access to effectively unlimited resources for their research. If Professor Callahan has reached the heights that the Singularity and Crossbell did, then our foes are probably lurking somewhere in the region finishing what they started. That's still a very large area to try and find them in though. We'll have to find some way to narrow our search down. If we could get close enough to their location, the Genesis might react and show us we're on the right track too. Using the damn thing like a metal detector, huh? Suppose we've got to try anything we can at this point. Let's see if there are any more F4 SPGs to take care of while we start asking around. There's no telling where we might find a clue that'll lead us to the truth. I'll help whoever I can. Wait. Should I not be meddling in your other jobs now that I'm a client instead of a guide? Don't be silly. You're one of us now. You're our client, but how about we just treat you more like a temp for now? Oh, okay, that works for me. We're happy to have you with us. Even if it means the kid-to-adult ratio is evened out here. Well then, let's get to work. I want to stop by the Guild, Vern, Giscard's workshop. Probably talk to our resident genius professor too. Those sound like good places to start to me. Let's go to
Off we
Newtown.
go.
Why not stay here and relax?
There's a debt. There's a thing. We helped out with the evacuation yesterday, and that sort of let us get to the hotel. It's tough. Pulling up in cramped little rooms isn't good for anybody's mental health right now. Don't push yourselves too much, okay? You especially, Agnes. If things get to be too much, we're always here to help. Thank you, Odette. We all need to do our part. Yep, you can count on me. Rain's plenty busy, so we need to pick up the slack as her fellow council members. We'll hold down the fort here. Be careful out there, okay, Agnes? Don't you worry about us, Agnes. Communications are up and running again, and we're getting all the students in touch with their families. It's just kind of doesn't feel all that safe with that cruiser hanging around in the air like that. But I digress. You guys shouldn't have anything to worry about now. Thank you. Stay safe yourself, okay? If things hit the fan, guys like you gotta step up and get everybody to safety. You got me? Well, yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. And there it is, just sitting up there. Alright, I was gonna change. Let's turn that down to default and see if that helps a little bit. So I don't know what's killing the frame rate. Looks like we got a 4 SPG. I failed to mention this earlier, but I have a proposition for you all. Something of an extension of Crown Prince Charade's request. But if you have the time, would you consider taking on the job? I'll be waiting for you at the new park in Newtown. Oh, a request from the CID, huh? It's intriguing for sure. I wonder what they want to talk to us about. I'm not gonna say no to a potential rendezvous with Kayla. How about you? Ah, so you checked out the bulletin board, did you? Me, riding a 4 SPG. Never thought I'd see the day. Second Lieutenant Kayla. Wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of going the 4 SPG route. So, am I speaking to Kayla, or am I speaking to the CID? You're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I've submitted this request in the CID's stead. It concerns the armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. We've confirmed that around half their numbers were destroyed, while most of the others retreated with Armada. But we've also received word that 2 high-spec units might still be at large within the city. Seriously? We did encounter a few machines fitting that description yesterday. I see. Yeah, the police probably have their hands full with them. You need a cleanup crew. But Marduk and the guild don't really tickle your fancy, have I got that right? Exactly. Marduk's involvement was the result of the President's more heavy-handed approach. We're not too fond of that. This is more of a matter of professional pride than anything. Special forces are due to arrive in the evening, and they're sure to complicate things. We'd much rather solve this problem ourselves. So you want to loan us out to the CID for a day, is that right? It's not just the CID. The Principality requested this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose. Makes sense-ish? Out of curiosity, or was this Kincaid's idea? He's pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the President's office as we speak. At the risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks. Yeah, that tracks. Guy's resourceful to a fault. This really is a job for Marduk, or the guild, but I guess the CID doesn't want to swallow it. Its pride. We ain't exactly free though, is the thing. We've got other jobs to do. I guess we can look into this one. On the side. Lay it on me. Van, You might find a lead or something. You have my gratitude. Here's what we know about these rogue models. They're most probably the same as the models employed by Vegas Films in Tharbad. Oh, those assholes. And 2 of them at that. You've fought them before? They sound like a real hassle. Yep, as they are. But how are they hiding in the city to begin with? They're too big. They got some kind of optical camera or something? Not to our knowledge. The Ixalba has been patrolling and scanning the city from above since yesterday. Marduk has cleared out the smaller units we've found, but the 2 large ones have yet to be located. Kincaid does have a theory. He suspects that they're hiding in plain sight, using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection. I do remember hearing about special materials that can absorb or deflect orbital waves, which means we're probably looking for a container made of such material, likely brought into the city recently. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to deck one of those out in anti-radar stuff. No idea whether Armada's driving it around themselves though, or if they've contracted that out to somebody. Think you can look into suspicious containers and transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on the stuff that's out on the road. We split up and we should have this cleared up pretty quickly. Understood. I'll mobilize the local authorities and notify Vern and the Artisans Guild. If either of us makes any headway, let's keep each other posted. Thank you very much. So what's the move? We hunt down every wayward van in town, we'll be out here all day. True. Traffic in and out has closed, but plenty of vehicles remain inside city limits. The main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions. Searching them all would be time consuming. We got the cops on site, so we can leave the crowd control to them. We just got to pinpoint where the transport's most likely to be. Newtown and the Artisanal District make the most sense to me. They've got the most traffic, freight especially. We get lucky, or I guess unlucky in this case, and we might fish us up a robot. Roger. So we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. Let's start asking around.
Okay, time to get to work.
Wow!
Why not stay here and relax?
Let me ask you something.
A sketchy transport vehicle? Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars go by, so... Well, now that you mention it, there was something funny this morning. There was? What did you see? Any details would be great, no matter how small. So, you know, we've got the whole lockdown thing, and it got me thinking about how I wanted to do business today. And I figured, you know, people are still hungry. People need to pick me up, so I made my way out here, albeit a little later than usual. This big old transport van comes up, and just something about it just seems weird. Weird? Were they driving all funny? The opposite, actually. There was this little empty soda can sitting in the road, and the transport ran right over it, like made no attempt to avoid it. The whole van kinda shook a little. I got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove away like nothing happened. The nerves on that driver, honestly, he's stone cold. Huh, sounds like there's more to this story. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, because then it turned right at the fork in the road ahead. And when it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever was moving and got shuffled around. First, I thought maybe it was some machining tool thunking around in there. But you'd think they'd stack them so that they don't do that. But like before, it just drove off without a care in the world. It almost felt like I was just imagining things. I see. Did you catch what make the vehicle was? Yeah, it was a Red Star, big one. Probably some delivery company. But it didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked, kinda weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch, bud. That's some really good info. Glad to hear it. Anything to help. Goddess knows we all need it right now. But I heard things are looking up. They said they're gonna open the roads back up tonight. Just gotta hold out a little longer. We'll find a way. Thank you very much.
Why not stay here and relax?
When boarding the Aerotram, please have your... Thank you for riding the Aerotram. Please mind your step while the tram is in motion. This the Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel.
Now then.
Can we talk?
You want to know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck? Bit of an odd thing to ask. Well, yes it is. Sorry for just dumping that on. Nah, I'm just giving you a guff. I did actually see something like that last night. You did? So what was suspicious about it? Well, deliveries last night were all way behind schedule because of all the craziness in the city. We eventually got everything sorted out, even with that big old eye in the sky watching us all. So I finally wrap up my work. It's late at night, and I'm tired as hell. Start driving back toward my home on the edge of town. I'm waiting at one of the lights, and I see this giant Red Star truck pull up next to me. It had a really weird color scheme to it. Never seen a Red Star painted like that. Had to be from out of town, I figured. But I figured, hey, he's a tired old dog like me driving at house o'clock. I'll give him a wave. I look at my window and forget it. When I say it out loud, it sounds ridiculous. I must have just been seeing things. Hey, come on, don't leave us hanging. You might not have been seeing things after all. Wouldn't you tell us, please? Alright. Just don't laugh at me, okay? I looked out the window and there was no one behind the wheel. Just nothing. Huh? What do you mean? Just nobody in the driver's seat at all? I'm as puzzled as you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green and the truck rolled on away. There we go. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that. Never saw that truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. Maybe the driver was just on the short side? The truck was definitely taller than mine too. Maybe I just couldn't see him. Either that or, again, I was tired as all get out. I might have just been seeing things. So yeah, that's how it seemed to me at the time. But honestly, it was probably nothing. Moral of the story here is that everybody needs their sleep. You can't go burning the midnight oil just because you can, you know? Lesson learned, yeah. We'll take care of ourselves. Take it easy yourself, yeah? That sounds like the kind of thing a single good night's sleep won't fix. Oh, for sure. The city's sealed off until tonight, so I'm gonna try and take it slow while we've got nothing to do. Nice. We got way more clues here than I expected. The two accounts we heard both involve a Red Star transport. Which leads me to believe we are dealing with one and only one vehicle. I'm still freaking out about the whole driverless truck thing. Don't blame ya. The fact that it happened at night turns this whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. There's probably a logical explanation though, and I'm sure Katra can provide it. Wait, for real? Oh, is it related to technology you have insider knowledge about? Correct. I believe it is utilizing tech that is currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle, and it allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger, because a holocore is doing the driving. The fact that it kept going in spite of the empty soda can makes me strongly suspect it's an AI-controlled vehicle. My suspicions were correct then. Rin told me a little about this before. Wow, that's so cool. So that means it wasn't a ghost. Phew. Well, you never know. Maybe there was a driver. until his shitty job worked him to death. And now he lives on as a vengeful ghost behind the wheel. Wait, what's that? This shit. It's right behind you, Farida. What? Eek. Hey, there's nothing there. You should have seen the look on your face. Why are you like this? You want me to stop calling you a kid? Stop acting like one. Back on topic. There was an incident regarding unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. So I'm amazed this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. It's kinda insane. I'm not too surprised. You could prevent most accidents by connecting it to the traffic management system and the info on the city roads. Technology should be state of the art. In fact, I suspect it's the same tech that caused Professor Callahan's downfall. Oh. I'm sorry, Katra. You've got nothing to be sorry for. And now I'm alright, I promise. Now's not the time to wallow in sentimentality. So what's the plan, Van? The AI's functionality and patterns should make it quite difficult to capture. I know, normally I'd be fine with dumping this on the second lieutenant or the cops, but I'm a car lover at heart. And I do not like seeing them being used as vehicles for bringing weapons into the city. This shit is personal. Figures. Well, any bright ideas, Chief? First order of business is seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm gonna bring on some outside help for this gig. What kind of outside help? Do you have somebody in mind? Yep. I heard that they'd be here. Van used his Zypher to get in touch with some familiar faces in Basel. The party then headed to the motor pavilion in Newtown where they were all waiting. Closest store is Surrey
Off we
Straits.
go!
No rest for the weary.
But before I do anything else...
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Okay, I don't have enough red to boost anything. Ah, Van. So did we get all that right? You want us kings of the road to chase down an AI intruder, huh? Don't underestimate him. You really don't know what you're getting into. Neither do I, to be honest. It does sound hard to believe, yeah. I couldn't really go too in depth on the call, sorry. That's freaky. A giant van just driving around all by itself. And it's carrying assault robots inside it too? Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched, but honestly, I'm intrigued. We street racers take pride in our skills. I'm not allowed, and I'm not about to let some beat-boop bastard one-up me. Well, being an AI, it can process things much faster than you. Without a plan to catch it, it would probably outmaneuver you. I swear. We'll show that bucket of bolts what real people can do. So what's the plan, Van? Here's what I'm thinking. We get in my truck and your two cars. Van outlined his three-pronged attack to the group using a map of Basel's roads for reference. Making sure not to overlook the robots themselves, he made combat preparations as well. Yo, we're all set here. We've got our cars ready to go. Want to get this show on the road? Let's get rolling. Let's hit the road. You got a beat on the transport, Katra? Yes, I've pinged them on the traffic network. They're patrolling the streets in a specific pattern. They're due to come by here in around 20 minutes. Oh, there really is nobody behind the wheel. Tinted glass too. They got this shit figured out. The transport has probably optimized its driving style to evade pursuers. Are you sure you can handle it? Safety first, remember. Don't overextend. Best of luck. Damn. Wish she could take me for a ride like that. She really is our uncle's niece. They're keeping clear of other cars. So far, so good. How's the traffic looking? No congestion as far as I can tell. If we can get it cornered. We got it. Perfect. Get the CID, the Basel police, and the traffic guys. Right. This is Katra. I invoke emergency authority to request a temporary road closure. Looks like it gave up, if machines can even do that. I don't know. Perhaps it simply wasn't programmed to handle these sorts of situations. Nah, it ain't that easy. The machines are booting up. Jennifer, Graham, get back. Right. So it was carrying those things. So these are warrior models? I see what you mean. They're from Marduk, no doubt. Yeah, these are the ones from Vegas films, alright. 2 at once is gonna be tough. Be careful, guys. On the flip side, we know how they work. Let's send them to the scrapyard where they belong. The joints are the weak points, according to Reset. Focus on those. Let's clean them up before word gets on the street.
Deploying shards.
A chance!
Use
This'll
the sharp
hurt.
boots to get the upper hand.
Take that!
Take this! Go time!
Now's a good time to boost.
Good luck.
What's this
Make
do?
it count, Aaron!
Slice and dice!
Ooh.
I won't lose.
Now's your chance to boost. Initiating drive.
There!
Petra!
Boom.
On yes!
Activating skill.
A chance!
Use a sharp boost
This'll
to get the upper
hurt.
hand.
Keep moving, Van!
Think fast!
Take this!
Dispatching shield.
Payback time! A chance!
Give them your
Do this.
gauge limiter unlocked.
What a way to go.
Payback time! A chance!
Give them your
Get down!
boost
Go,
gauge
Ketra!
limiter unlocked.
This'll do the trick.
Initiating drive. There.
And get him back
I'll
up.
take that.
A chance!
Too slow!
Petra!
There we go. We got him. Woohoo! Oh man, that was like a movie shot. That all you got? That felt so much easier than the one we took down in Tharbad. Rosette's info really came in handy there. How often do you go around fighting things like that? I mean, it ain't like we want to. It just sort of happens. Now, let's figure out how to show off that auto drive thingy. Right, I'll get to work on... Huh? Are you shitting me? Get back. Yeah. Whoa. Huh? Look out. Get away from that thing. A third one? Seriously? Bastard waited for us to let our guard down. I'll hold it off. You guys get back up. Guild, Marduk, whoever, I don't care. Van, don't. Huh? What are you... What the... What's that inside her purse? Don't be a hero, dipshit. This is serious. No need. Backup has arrived. Okay, well... and... Kassim.
You let your guard down.
Big gun thing. Shit, close your eyes. Gah. An optical weapon? That's his Buster Lance. He showed it me back in home once. Incredible. I see now how you earned your title, Kamsin. You had the measure of the situation from the very start, didn't you?
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
Kassim, that attack was incredible. He took out the robot in one fell swoop. Went right for the joints too, just like she said. He looked like he barely lifted a finger. Well, this is Marduk's ace we're talking about. That's just what he does. But hey, all's well that ends well, right? We still got the credit for it. That, in and of itself, is aggravating, but I'm in no position to complain. At any rate, thank you for completing my request. Given you did hunt down 3 units instead of 2, your reward will be adjusted accordingly. Much thanks to you two as well. Aw, we didn't do much. Hey, I'm just glad I got to have a good race. Still could talk about stealing the spotlight. What are we, chopped liver? Yeah. I've still got a long way to go before I can rival my brother. I'm just glad we put a stop to those robots for good, even if it wasn't all us. Yeah, you have my thanks as well. Who knows what damage they would have caused if left unchecked. Don't sell yourself short, bud. You helped a bunch too. Plenty more where that came from. Let's keep Elmara on their toes. Right, of course. With some fiddling, Katra managed to decouple the auto-drive unit from the transport vehicle. After the local authorities conducted their own investigation, the traffic restrictions were lifted and all was back to normal.
That's a wrap.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yay. Still not 3. What does it take to get to a level 3 law?
No rest for the weary.
Follow the instructions of the attendant.
Speaking of,
This tram is bound for the
is Ren inside the no, Ren is not inside.
Planner initiated.
She might be in this. She might be in the actual university.
Let's do this.
Just want to see where Ren is. If she's in the school or not. Not in here. Not down that way. Other side. upstairs. Nope, and then let's see if this fixes it. Nope, no Ren. That's not Ren. That's not Ren.
Let's get going.
Yeah, let's go to Embrace a Guild first. And we'll circle around. We couldn't have timed your arrival better. Ren, we've been expecting to find you here. You want something from us? The opposite. I have something for you. A little piece of intel. Do you have to go blabbing to them about it? Hey, don't spoil their fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like a hard ass. Excuse me? Alright boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off. So what's this info about? To the surprise of no one, Almada was behind the explosion in Uncleville. Sounds like it's a mess out there right now. After word got out that Almada had corporate help. Yeah. A lot of high-ranking braces are stuck there right now trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd really rather be up there right now, but we're tied up here. Yeah, after yesterday, we're not leaving anytime soon. Indeed. I'm still positive that the attack in Uncleville was just a diversion. Basel has to be their main target. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed the archaisms in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it was the same duo you met in Longport. Them again. Viola and Alexandra. Alexander. And they caused a ton of trouble back in Longport too. That's certainly not good. That said, we shouldn't have to worry about them here now that Marduk is in town. How many men have they got? We're talking about just one area or the whole city? They have enough people on the ground to rival a large Jaeger Corps, and with vastly better equipment. The Chief of Security in particular, he's a real force of nature. Of course, I imagine you all know that pretty well already. Bastian. Yep, Gramps here described him as one of the strongest Jaegers to walk the earth. It's funny, guy's got this baby face, doesn't even look 30. And it gives off this vibe like he could kick your ass into next week. At any rate, the city's in good hands with him patrolling around. We still gotta figure out what Almada's plotting next though. Speaking of, you confirmed those two you encountered yesterday were connected to the Gardens, correct? Yeah, said they were overseers. That checks out. They've got 4 units and an overseer in charge of each one. The 2 of them seem to be connected to Almada differently, though. Malkior is both an overseer and a high-ranking executive in Armada, but his cohort said that she was only a contractor. Talk about complicated. I wonder what the story there is. We're not much the wiser than you guys there, unfortunately. What we do know is that the most monstrous mafia and the most vile assassins to ever live have joined hands. And that ain't good. Indeed. After we have Basel taken care of, we'll need to devise a strategy for dealing with them. Have you managed to learn anything more about what Armada's up to here? Unfortunately not. If anything, we were hoping you might have a lead on where Professor Callahan might be. I wish I did, but I'm not too familiar with the geography of this area. I tried to see if I could find anything on the net, but they covered their tracks, unfortunately. Sorry for coming up empty-handed. Don't worry about it. It really wasn't going to be that easy. Aside from that, my only other advice is to keep the Septian veins in mind. They're more relevant than you might think. The Septian veins? I recall Reset mentioning those recently, actually. They do have a tendency to affect the orbital network in particular. At first glance, they appear unrelated. We had no way to prove that they were at all related, until a certain phenomenon in Crossbell demonstrated that the two can affect each other under the right conditions. This incident here is eerily reminiscent of what happened a year and a half ago. It's just my hunch though. Well, it does make a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks for the pointer. Well, we're gonna get back to tracking down Callahan. What are you three up to? We'll be doing the rounds to keep the city under control. We can't just leave it all to Marduk. Yeah, they're good, don't get me wrong. But they're even shadier than you guys are. I don't trust them. I'll be helping out too, until there's some other development that demands my attention. I need to keep an eye on all the other students as well. We're all waiting here for you, Agnes, Odette and Albert too. Don't forget that, okay? I won't. Please be careful, Ren. I'm ashamed that you had to see me like that yesterday. I have no excuses. They overpowered me, plain and simple. Don't beat yourself up over it. They got one of my guys too. Happens to the best of us. Just getting out of there alive is reason enough to celebrate. I agree. And the fact that you were able to hold them off for that long brought us valuable time. Guess you're right, yeah. Look on the bright side, huh? We'll need your help and a whole lot more if we're to even stand a chance against Almada and the Gardens. We're counting on you. Don't let them get away with this. We won't. That goes without saying. You bet your ass we'll bring them to justice. Yay. Alright, so our next destination will be Giscard's factory. No reporters today. Give it another look. Comb it real thorough this time. Yes, Chief. Something wrong? Anything we can help with? Wish it was that simple, but nope. Ain't nothing you folks can help with. Guess it wouldn't hurt to fill you in, though. What? Parts for that weapon prototype went missing? Yup. Found it out when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still here. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. But there are little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. Our order sheets don't add up. And we haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. It's not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count. Well, that's a bit alarming. You're talking about that weapon you showed us earlier, right? Yeah, that definitely ain't good. And you're right. I don't know how we could help with that. Smells like an inside job to me. No way the world-famous Giscard workshop just loses track of inventory like that. Damn straight. Well, a lot of us here know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. We've taken extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. And of all the times this had to happen right after I went and mouthed off at Towsend. Shameful, I tell you. You order parts online, don't you? I remember you showing me how that system worked. Do you think this inventory shortfall might be related to the network problems the city's been having? Our youngsters suggested the same thing. It's not entirely off the table, no. I'd just like to think we were being more careful than that. How could we not be, given everything going on? That's understandable, yeah. I find it hard to believe that it was just an accident, with how careful everyone's been. This feels premeditated. Yeah, with all the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to coincidence right now. There's just so much going on. We'll keep an eye out for any leads about your parts though. Thanks, man. Sorry, folks. You've got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. We're still trying to find Callahan, but we haven't got any good leads yet. My best guess is that he's somewhere off the beaten path. Might have holed himself up somewhere on purpose even. It does sound like a good guess. Well, if you learn anything, let us know.
Ridiculous.
Bronco? Wow, there he is. I'm glad we didn't have to go on a wild goose chase to find you today. Ah, if it isn't a Spriggan. You look like you have something more to discuss with me. Damn right we do. I imagine you're already privy to the situation, so we don't need to bring you up to speed. Right now, we're just trying to get everything under control ourselves before the government intervenes any further. So that's why I wanted to ask you about... me? What exactly do I have to do with all this? And will admit my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle in the story, as are Professor Callahan's shall we say, inadvisable efforts. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, but as I said yesterday, can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? I've had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. I've been made to realize just how lacking I am, and how much I still have to learn. I know that it's impossible to rectify all of that overnight, but there are still things I want to protect no matter the cost. All I want is for your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. I won't ask for any more of your help than that. Go on. Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now. That goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? That's a good question. I agree. That is an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use weapons of mass destruction, they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even with functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. The AI is essential in their research efforts. It holds more computational power than any other machine in Basel. And if they no longer have it, that begs another question. How will they produce these nuclear weapons without the means to invent them? An astute observation. Can't say no, can you? Something tells me you wanted to help him out all along, in spite of your crotchety old man act. I am simply giving him the feedback he requested. It will be up to him to prove his theory, though judging from what I've heard so far, he'll find the answers soon enough. Yeah, you are correct. People do not grow and change overnight, but having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. I look forward to seeing you grow into a well-rounded scientist just as Professor Hamilton did. Thank you, I will. He really is like a brother to you, huh? He's more helpful than he wants to admit. Curious where he's going after he leaves Basel, but I guess that ain't my business. I agree. And besides, it's not our place to tell him how to live his life. We need to focus on our own work right now. You're right. We've got a lot of info to work with now. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around how it all fits together. Maybe talking out will help. Is there a place we can chat in private? We can always head back to the inn. Actually, how about you all come to my place? You won't have to worry about people listening in there. Oh no, we couldn't impose on you like that. I really don't mind, and neither would Professor Hamilton. It's her house, but I'm the only one who lives there right now. Cool. We'll take you up on your offer. Kinda curious to see the home of one of Epstein's 3 disciples. I wouldn't expect too much. It's just a normal family home. Anyway, we can head over whenever you'd like. And we go this way. Yeah, this way. And this way. And we go up and up. And this way. Ooh, this is a nice house. Oh, those little chocolates. I love those little chocolates. This is cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it, but it's not bad. The professor's a big fan of it, so I've had it a lot. I've heard it's pretty popular over in the Central East. Yeah, I drank it a lot back at home. Always with milk though. I could see myself getting addicted to this fragrance. It pairs perfectly with the chocolate too. We've got ourselves a little slice of heaven here. Will someone put a sock in this guy already? You're a big fan of sweet things, huh? You seem to like the garden too. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. It feels so strange to have this place be so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Young and Essie are so busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by every once in a blue moon these days. That's too bad. So you were still really young when you were adopted by the professor? That's right. Though I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related by blood, she's treated me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absorbing anything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that was where she did her research. My interest in astronomy then led to Young and Essie teaching me all kinds of things along with her. I was a complete nobody, and yet they chose to make me part of their family. They seem like absolutely lovely people. I can see why you're so desperate to protect everything they left behind in their absence. But I failed. The Aurora was destroyed, Rosette suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the professor when she comes home. Like Rosette said, there's a lot of people around who love you. This might be a good time to lean on them a little more. You are not alone, Katra. Yeah, I'm coming to realize that too. I thought I'd learned that lesson when we all came together to finish Theo and Xeros, but apparently I was a few steps away. I could never have done that on my own. It took Grant's help, Yang and Essie's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Really? Professor Callahan helped make your orbital drones? I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Hamilton's rival, but it's still hard to imagine. You all only know him as he is now, but like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He was the leading figure in the field of engineering science. He even designed a whole lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. He used to be something of a rival to Professor Hamilton and us, but both sides fully respected one another and took it as a way for all of us to grow. It was because Professor Callahan and Professor Hamilton joined forces that they were able to create the Aurora too. Actually, what is it? Why did he run off? I found it! Huh? That looks a lot like the Aurora. Yeah, not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. It is. It's a part of another idea that was considered during the planning stages for the Aurora. It was to be one half of a twin-core system that was modeled after the left and right sides of the human brain. The two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. In the end, budgetary constraints meant that only the Aurora was completed, but a prototype version of the other system was made. So then, is effectively a prototype of the central computer from yesterday out there somewhere? I did think it was weird that they'd destroy the Aurora considering their endgame. But if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the whole project, it would make sense if he gave them that prototype too. If we assume that is the case, that'll significantly help in narrowing down where it could be now. Could you give me a hand finding the other documents we have on here? Of course. Just tell us what you want us to do. I guess I can put the work in, but if you can't pinpoint where that thing is after we find all the stuff you want, we're gonna force you to run butt naked through Basel. Yeah, whatever. Agnes, I need you to find a map of the Septian veins in this area. He sure picked himself up fast. He's a hell of a lot more grown up than you are, that's for sure. Ort Abandoned Factory. I think that's our place. That's the place where a lot of the research leading to the last generation of gunships was done, right? The area was sealed off a while ago because it was so worn down. But you really think we're going to find our target there? I'd say the odds are about 87%, no 90%. I tried taking the waveforms of the distortions in the orbital and energy supply networks and then combining them with that map of the Septian veins. The only place that matches the data is big and quiet enough to hide a device of the Aurora's size, and is still close enough to Basel to interfere with the orbital network. Nowhere else is as good as matches this. That's some confidence, but I don't think it's misplaced. This area matches everything we know so far. An abandoned factory far from civilization seems like the perfect place for Armada to use as a hideout. What are you doing? Congratulating you on a job well done. I'm sure even that genius professor would be impressed by your efforts here. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's just guesswork right now. It's just a guess right now. We won't know for sure until we make our way over there. Well, we've come this far. Time to finish this leg of the race. I agree. It's 2 PM already, so we don't have much time. I think we should let Ren, the guild, and the CID know what we're doing. The abandoned road leading to the factory is on the bottom level of Newtown, on the other side of a locked gate. My certification card will get us through it. I'm ready to leave as soon as you all are. Got it. We'll head on over as soon as we're ready then. They informed Ren, the guild, and the CID that they were going to make their way out to Ort Abandoned Road.
Off we go!
That way.
Let's stay here and relax.
We go running.
No rest for the weary.
No rest for the weary. Which professor is that? Ah, it's Celion. There's the airship just sitting there, hovering. Boom, 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 boom. Crashed airships. Yeah, this is definitely an abandoned road. It's very nice to look at. Man, this place looks old. You think those are airship parts lying around? They're covered in moss too. It looks like this road really hasn't been used in quite some time. This really isn't really an area I come to. Geological surveys have confirmed that there is a large Septian vein running under here, however. Man, look at this. Tire tracks from a big truck, huh? They look pretty fresh. They must have been carrying something real heavy. Maybe up. We're on the right track then. And there's that phenomenon again. It has to be resonating with that green Genesis we saw. Alright, time to get this over with before the CID and the Guild make this their stomping ground. Right, we need to hit them while they're off their guard.
I'm not going to do anything reckless anymore. So come on, you two. While the professor's away, it falls on us to... No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to protect what I hold dear. And with everyone's help, too.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have reached the required parameters. Unlocking the S-Class offensive program. Dagama Driver.
Finally get the S-Craft. Is this a technique that helps you two move at high speed while in sync? I think the professor told me that Yang and the others helped develop this a while back. Kinda neat that they're designed to unlock new functions as their user grows. I agree, it's really cool. I don't get how it works, but yeah, it is awesome. Even all the way out here, they're still supporting you. That must feel nice. Yeah, it does. And now, thanks to them, I'll be able to contribute even more in battle. Let's get going. The abandoned factory should be just ahead. Dagama Driver. Let's
This looks like a good spot to rest.
Just what I needed.
Alright. Alright, let's get back to it.
Commencing combat.
Easy. And then we got this bear thing.
Now, let's finish the job.
Boom.
Here's our chance.
Now let's see what the Dagama Driver looks like.
Lance mode activate. Dagama Driver.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Add some more.
There.
A chance. All you on, yes. Sucker.
And there we go.
I can live with this.
Ambushes. And then more ambushes. Oh wait. More ambushes.
Good work, Agnes. Engaging enemy. enemy! Thanks as always, Fia. Engaging enemy! There's still more!
We're not done yet!
And keep going. The hell is...
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious. Get to work. What do you say we rough them up a little?
Attacking target.
Boom.
Great.
We do this.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. A chance. Activating skill.
Aaron!
Zypher, activate!
Zypher, activate!
You got this, Anya!
Good.
There! There!
I'm just getting warmed up.
Yay, Aaron leveled up.
Next one. That looks like an...
That hunk of junk supposed to be an airship? Looks pretty damn ancient.
Ancient history, more like. This type's been all but replaced by newer models.
That is a really nice looking old airship.
Adjustment complete.
Engaging enemy!
We're not done yet. There. I got you.
We just keep cleaving through.
There's still more! Not done yet!
Nice. Moving on up.
I leveled up.
Did it. I'm on it.
And we keep going.
There's still more!
Keep
That's
going.
what you get.
Come around to the other side.
Oh, looks like a chest.
That's exactly what we wanted.
Engaging enemy!
We can win right now.
There we go.
Should be safe for now.
That was nothing to sneeze at on, yes?
There! Ha! I'm on it! There! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
Next!
Ha! 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 Yeah!
Eat that. We keep going.
Ha! Yeah, I'm on it!
And
Ha! Ha! Ha!
keep going like so.
Now to wipe them out.
Keep going to the bear.
Let's get to work.
Not done yet!
One more.
Close in and kick some ass! Make it count!
Now's your chance to boost.
Let's party! Too slow!
A chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. There we go.
Make it count, Aaron.
Activating the skill.
There!
Boom.
There.
Boom.
Activating skill.
Got it.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
That was amazing,
Looks
Aaron.
like some good loot.
We got the celestial bomb. Okay, so that pathway is blocked. We're gonna go the long way.
Engaging enemy! There's still more! Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
The help was much appreciated.
There's still more!
Got it.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
We're not done yet.
Okay, alright.
You're exposed.
And vandalize raid.
All you on, yes.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating
Time.
skill. Boost
All
speed
you
limit
on, yes.
unlocked.
Make it count!
Like that.
Get going, kiddo!
Add some more.
Man!
Activating skill.
There!
There.
And boom. Yay.
Let's get to work. Next.
Keep going.
That's what you get.
Bear and 2 wolves.
Engaging enemy!
Deploying Sean.
Activating.
Dang it.
Boost gauge
Did it
limit
wrong.
crushed.
Here goes.
Activating.
Blink.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
You've got this, Agnes.
Here's our chance!
A chance.
There!
Activated skill.
Got him.
Nice. That went great.
You did great, Van!
I've got 2 of these big fellas. Let's
Watch
ignore
out!
them for now.
That enemy looks strong.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Everyone, move in!
Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost activated.
Great.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
A chance.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating
Time
skill. Boost gauge limiter unlocked. A chance. Yeah, yeah. Aaron.
There! Here's our chance!
Activating skill.
There we go.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
That was flawless, Katra.
I'm on it. There. Yeah, yeah. I got you.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Give them your all.
Let's do another one of these.
Gauge limiter unlocked.
Nice. That went great.
I detect treasure.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
And we got Rock 2.
Switching to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot. A new skill I see.
And put the fence one there. Hey, squirrel.
Skill set updated.
How's-
That's a single element slot. Skill set
How's
updated.
your hospital visit?
Skill set updated.
It's going.
Engaging enemy!
Keep pushing. Don't stop.
Yay. Actually,
Modifying your orbment, are you?
is there a thing I wanted to give him? Yes. Wait, scent. Ah, it does 4. Earth. That's what I needed. So if I
Switching to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
Two.
That's a single element slot.
Modifying your ordnance, are you? New shard skill added.
And swap that for
Shard
escapes.
skills updated.
Switching to maintenance. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated.
There we go.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
And I'm pretty sure this is the last, like...
Now we're talking. That one looks tough. Get to work.
I should be nearly done with chapter 4.
Stay calm and work through it.
Deploying shard.
Dang it. Alright. Best way to do this.
Let's party.
Displaying stats.
Earth is the best weapon against them. That does a massive area of effect.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
And I unlocked the Ghana driver.
Activating
Unleashing.
Boost
That
gauge
was-
limit exceeded. Activating. Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Make it count, Aaron.
There we go. I'll take you on. Activating drive.
A chance. Too slow.
Come on. Boom.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Activating.
Great.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit.
Don't screw with me. Sucker.
I love it.
Activating skill.
Okay. Fatal Lance is really, really
That's
good.
what you get.
That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
I'm gonna need to give that to everybody.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Got you.
Let's get to work.
Next. Next. One more.
Yay. Successfully made it to the Port Abandoned Factory. Well, sure is an abandoned factory, alright. Yeah, it looks really old. Interacting even more strongly than before. Must mean the other Genesis is being used as we speak. Which from all we know about the Professor's research means we need to hurry. Right, let's find a way to infiltrate the building.
I'm on it.
This is it. Activate shards.
Thinking on the remake trailer, the comparison one they had, I cannot wait to see the Asai.
You did great, Van.
His
That
first.
looks like a nice chest.
Can't wait to see the Asai's first appearance. That's gonna be so. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, the castle, yeah. Gransel is gonna look beautiful. Oh, and the mist world too.
Let's party! Make it count!
Activating skill.
Have some more! A chance! Too slow!
This is dangerous.
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Oh boy, it's really hard.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
You did good, big guy.
Alright, you enjoy your breakfast.
Activate sharks!
Make sure that
Looks
it's
like some
food.
good loot.
We can win right now. Got you. There. Got you.
Attacking target.
It should be safe for now.
Agnes
Good work,
is
Agnes.
really inflicting the pain. There's a big one. Looks a little different from its friend does.
Engaging enemy!
And smack. Yeah. Let's vandalize raid.
That's how it goes. Looks like a chest.
I did it.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Tier all bomb. Yeah, we got these fellas.
Let's get to work.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious. This is it. Activate sharks.
And you're dead.
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at on, yes?
Got you. We need to be cautious.
Deploying shards.
Great.
Vandalize raid.
All you on, yes?
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Here's a little more.
Go help him out.
This is dangerous.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Man!
Activating skill. No! I'll take you on. Activating drive. Activating skill. There we go.
Good.
Like hell you are. Payback time.
There. Here goes.
Go time!
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
That was a different music.
Moving van!
There we go.
Go, Catra.
Activating skill.
Gotcha. Payback time.
I'll take you on. It'll...
Heal up everybody again.
There we go. They're down.
Make it count, Aaron.
There! Here's our chance. Ah, these figures look excellent.
You kick some real tail, Catra.
I got you.
Got you. And there it goes.
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at on, yes? Keep pushing, don't stop!
Attack the target. And there he goes.
I leveled up.
There it is.
What do you say we rough them up a little?
Good. Boom.
Time.
Alright.
All you on, yes?
Sucker!
Aaron!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Good.
Keep moving, Van! Too slow!
Thanatos Jail destroys it.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
I detect treasure.
Shield 3.
Adjustment complete.
That's what I wanted.
New skill confirmed.
But having Guardian in there as well is really good. Alright. I have nothing to fear now. I am a god.
Ugh, locked. We can't get in this way.
Then let's find another way. Theo, we'll need your assistance.
Understood.
Let's get to work.
Activate sharks!
First done.
Vandalize raid. Finishes them. And
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
He
Yeah,
did
Van.
great, Van!
tons of damage. I've got so many tier bombs. Just use them all. Spare none.
Engaging enemy!
Attack the target.
Oh,
Activating drive.
Now's a good time to boost.
There we go. First done.
A chance!
very good.
Now.
Very good.
Petra!
Activating skill.
Alright, you counted.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Too slow!
Then. Activating skill.
I think the remake of
Nice.
first chapter
That
might
went
be the
great.
closest we get to a
Pretty
fully
hot
open
shit,
world
man.
Trails game.
Aha. I believe we found our way in. Shall we?
Don't have to ask me twice.
Commencing combat.
Got you. There. You're exposed.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
A chance.
Have some more.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
Let's keep going.
Get to work.
Coin shards.
They're stunned.
Have some more.
There we go.
It should be safe for now.
That was nothing to sneeze at, on, yes? This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
And there we go.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
Let's end this.
Alright, no more enemies.
Hey, let's say we take 5.
Rest.
Just what I needed.
Custom. Alright, let's open Reset's last one. That. Leave them. Customize the signal unit.
Oh, look! There it is!
So that's gotta be the prototype terminal we came looking for.
That's right. The one that would have formed part of the twin core system. It's presumably been connected directly to the septium vein, granting it the ability to pull resources from all over the region. I doubt even cutting it off from the net would stop what's already begun. I can't believe he made such a system.
It does sound like it wasn't easy, that's for sure. My man poured a lot of sweat and blood into this.
1 minute. But. And. Yay. There we go.
Color me impressed you managed to find this place. That's some excellent sleuthing, Arkwright Solutions.
I am also rather impressed that you did so without your Marduk concierge.
Nothing to it. We could smell the stench of your filthy scheme from 1,000 Selge away.
Besides, we didn't do it without Reset. She's right here with us, in spirit.
I did not intend for my statement to cause offense.
Still, this development wasn't exactly in the cards. What are your thoughts, Professor?
A most tedious turn of events indeed. Why must you insist upon hindering my research? No, I know the answer. You simply cannot stand the fact that I'm about to surpass your dear teacher's achievements. But the completion of this most supreme formula is nigh. My grand ambition realized, humanity will leap forward into a new future.
Hey, Guka.
I will thank you not to interfere.
Guka. Yay. Hello. I'm surprised it didn't do the Yahoo. Why did it not Yahoo? Normally that always happens. Oh well. It's alright, I've already got this. Thank you, Guka. Yeah. How we doing? How was... You were doing arts, weren't you? Arts and crafts.
Oh, Professor.
We're up against a super advanced AI that replicates one of the greatest minds in the country.
Was fun. Very nice. Welcome everybody else. Alongside Guka.
Now that he's not held back by his body, he doesn't even need to rest. He can work at full capacity at all times. This might be worse than that computer from a year and a half ago. At least that one didn't have a genius's brain in it.
And all of this is made possible by that green Genesis. All of this to try and create weapons of pure evil.
Dear, oh dear, young lady. Do try and see the big picture here. Military research has been a force that drives scientific development and civilization advancement since the dawn of its
Alright,
time.
you go. Being chill as you watch.
Our orbital communications technology and the airships we rely on are both fine examples of that. Oh, the nuclear weapons I seek to create will one day help bring about peace. Both is part of a larger puzzle in creating energy sources far more efficient than modern orbital energy. And as a true deterrent to erase war for good, none would dare be the first to pull the trigger when every country has nuclear weapons.
Until you get somebody with nothing to lose.
He's sure as hell gone off the rails.
Even if all that happens, all you're gonna spread across the world is fear. That ultimate weapon created in Crossbell a year and a half ago was built on the same logic. So if that reasoning had anything to it, why didn't that pave the way to peace first?
Don't compare my most noble research to that product of mere coincidence.
Please stop, Professor. We've heard enough. There are lines no researcher or engineer should cross. Human experimentation, biological weapons, brainwashing and mind control, gene editing. Manipulating the atomic structure of matter through fusion reactions risks creating energy beyond our control. We already have a stable energy source in the form of orbital energy. There's no need to dabble with something so risky. That was why the Institute decided to ban researching it. And other colleagues in workshops abroad followed suit. How could you do this when you are the one who taught me all of that?
All pretty words, but a desire to taste the forbidden fruit is what makes us human, is it not? The magicians of the Dark Ages didn't let taboos get in their way.
And they all died.
Going back further, you even have events like the Great Collapse painting how wild the times were. Tell me, is it fun forcing your own sense of morality upon everyone else?
You're twisting my words. It's true that science and engineering are about learning to understand the laws that govern this world. But our goal is to do that as the humans we are at our core. We don't achieve anything by casting aside our humanity, the relationships we've made, the society we've built. If we do that, then the entire foundation that inspires our search crumbles. That's why we have to draw a line in the sand. It's the only thing standing between the noble ambitions of those in our field and the heinous abyss that awaits those who cross it.
Those were Professor Hamilton's. What idiocy. Your reasoning is as naive as hers.
If you really think so little of Catra, why did you call him?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Just before becoming an AI, you were filled with regret, weren't you? You wished you'd never gotten involved with the Mafia, and been compelled to cross a line no human should. After so much mental anguish, you regained your senses and realized just how far you'd gone. You tried to fight back against them, didn't you?
What nonsense. I would never...
That call does make a lot more sense when viewed in that light. But there was no resisting this, and the conversion went ahead anyway, leaving only an empty vessel behind. I ain't got a clue if you even remember your last words after what happened to you. But if you're a recreation of the real Professor Callahan, surely you can at least understand them. I can't imagine someone so beloved by many, who even rivaled Professor Hamilton, couldn't.
Man, Agnes.
Are you done? This is getting rather tedious. Congrats on spouting baseless speculation to the last word, all without a shred of hard evidence to back it up. It's going to take a lot more than that to sway someone who cast aside the very shackles of mortality. Though, it's no skin off my back if you decide to just throw up your hands and give up now. If you no longer care about the government casting you aside, or getting revenge on that impertinent Professor Cronkite, or achieving the ultimate honor of surpassing the likes of LaToya Hamilton, of Claude Epstein even. If you're set on forgetting it all, of rendering all your effort, sacrifice, and humiliation for nothing, I won't stop you.
You must be joking, Melchior. My resolve will never falter. Not when the answer I have dreamed of for so long is close at hand. No, I would damn myself before I ever thought to back down. I will not let all I've suffered be for naught.
Professor...
We almost got through to him.
That's fine. Just means we're doing this the hard way.
At the very least, we need to get that evil imp out of his ear.
Yeah, then we might finally be able to have a proper talk with the guy.
You're surprisingly cocky for a group that struggled before you were a man down. Think I'll break out the big guns. I wouldn't want to disappoint.
Then I will release my first limiter as well. Ishtanti, engage Dominatus mode.
Missed breakfast by 1 minute.
Doubled its wings from 2 to 4.
Sure bodes well for us.
Well, we ain't turning back now. Time to settle the score.
Right. For reset 2.
With me, Theo, Zeros. We're gonna put a stop to all this.
Boss fight time.
Understood, Catra.
Boss fight
Deploying
time.
shards.
Now, leap into my loving embrace.
Engaging Dominatus mode. I cannot guarantee you will live.
Alright.
Now's your chance to boost.
Aren't you coming?
Let's target...
Going all in.
Let's try and get rid of Olympia first.
You've got this, Agnes! Let's party!
You focus on him.
Heavenly Rondo.
Got a present for you. A chance!
Got a whole slew
Use
of
a
them.
sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Over here, you little demon.
And boom.
Here goes. Time for the
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
like hell you are. Payback time. Bring it on. Great.
Then we do this.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Go, Ketra.
Activating skill.
Here goes. Stop. Get down.
Boom.
Go, Ketra.
Limiter unlocked. Activating skill.
Have some more.
On yes!
Alright.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Go time!
Activating
We do this.
Don't go down easy, do you?
boost gauge limit crushed.
Ah, shit.
Aurum, Shangri-La.
I'm sorry.
Oh, lucky.
Here goes. I can go.
It's all you.
Don't screw with me!
Activate.
You are stronger than anticipated.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Enjoy. What say we light things up?
Take that, and that, and that!
And this is gonna be bad.
And then, kaboom!
Not like this.
Ah, shit.
Like hell you are.
Holy shield.
Come on.
Well, this sucks.
Okay.
There.
You saved me.
Get her back up. Get her back up. Yeah.
Payback time.
Way to go.
I'll take you on. It'll be alright.
Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Go all out.
Must you be so ornery?
Brace yourself.
And do this.
You're starting to irritate me.
Payback time. You'll pay for that.
Full boost. Go activating skill.
There. Go, Ketra.
Do that.
Have some more.
I will pierce you. Aurora wing.
Payback time. Got your number.
Good.
A chance. Too slow. Here goes. Great.
Impossible.
Yay, I did it.
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here.
I leveled up.
Level ups.
We did it.
How's that, you psycho?
Oh, you'll pay dearly for that.
They're more synchronized this time. We must respond in kind.
Now's my chance to.
What?
Shit.
Get down.
Uh-oh.
When did you arrive?
Not a moment too soon, it would seem. Is everyone all right?
Ren?
Hell of an entrance.
Yeah.
Well, here's a big player I didn't expect. Last I'd heard, you retired. So what brings the Society of Ouroboros' former enforcer number 15 here?
What?
An enforcer? Like the direwolf?
I'll thank you very kindly not to bring up a lady's buried past before an audience, Overseer. I didn't want to turn up uninvited, but you didn't leave me much choice. Not when you've opted to deploy such an underhanded trick where my friends were headed.
That outline looks eerily like a...
Should have known.
There it is. That's it. Next-gen humanoid mobile weapon, assault frame Zychers.
a humanoid robot!
It's an assault frame! So this is where all those missing parts ended up.
And it put the Genesis in its chest, too.
Why can't you just be silent and leave me to my work?
That sounds like...
Couldn't be. Professor Callahan?
I am so close to perfecting the divine formula I seek. So stop with your incessant meddling!
Crap. So he's inside that thing now?
I'll keep these two out of your way. You focus on the assault frame.
Have it your way.
Well, lucky us. I'm sure you'll be a real ball.
Ren!
She'll be fine. We need to focus on the job at hand.
She will be fine. She's like level 200.
Cutting edge as this thing is, looks like they were sloppy in putting it together. Focus on the back of the joints. We gotta force it to the ground so we can get the Genesis out.
Right!
This will be eliminated!
Let's go.
Here's a little more.
I'll take you on!
Alright.
Now's a good time to boost.
Get going, kiddo!
Now's your chance to boost. Initiating drive.
Payback time!
Stay back there.
On yes!
Activated skill.
Good. Spam all the stuff.
Use a sharp boost to get the activated boost gauge. Dispatching shield.
Payback time!
Good.
Time for the main event!
Let me do it again.
Here goes.
And again.
All you on yes!
Activating drive.
Initiating drive.
Activating skill.
Have some more! Thanks, pal.
I'll take that.
A chance!
Gotcha!
Let's just keep working on it.
Engaging shield.
Bring it on!
Gotcha!
All you on yes!
Alright.
Pull out all the stops!
Let's...
Keep your guard up.
Activating drive.
Satellite journey.
You saved me.
Go time! Activating
Blink
skill.
and you'll miss it.
Boost gauge limit activating. Boost gauge limit crushed.
Dispatching shield.
Alright,
Payback
you keep
time.
shooting.
On yes.
Oh,
Activating skill.
I
Here
love
goes.
that.
Gotcha!
Payback time.
A chance.
That's far enough. Theo, we need help.
I owe
I'll
you
take
one.
that.
Do that.
Thanks.
I'll take that.
Here goes.
Activating
Race.
boost gauge. Limiter unlocked.
Payback time.
You'll be sorry for that.
I've got this.
Let me do that.
Ben, give him your own.
Getting on my nerves.
Make it count, Aaron.
Activating skill.
Sucker. You're stunned.
Keep moving, Van. Gotcha!
Good.
Go, Ketra. Initializing drive.
Dispatching shield.
Very good.
Payback time. You'll pay for that.
Gotcha! It's go time!
Activating skill.
Sucker. There.
Ketra,
A chance.
give him your
Time
own.
for the main.
No, you don't.
Damn it.
Payback time.
A chance. Maximum boost. Activating drive. No, you don't.
Yep.
Payback time. Bring it on.
Give him your own.
Gotcha!
There.
On yes.
And then boom.
Activating skill. It stopped moving.
How do you like us now?
Yay.
That was quite the performance.
No. It looks like we're only just getting started.
Here we go. Round 2.
What?
A Genesis!
It's drawing energy directly out of the septium veins.
Yes!
Damn it. Get back, kiddos!
I will complete my formula, and there is no one who can hope to stop me!
Mm-hmm. Nightmare time. Nightmare time.
Mare! You and me have got to have a talk, buddy. This happens every time now. You're doing it on purpose,
Ha! There you are. Come on, up to it. Let's go.
I can't believe you.
What is this space? And that hollow is...
Not another peculiar catalyst. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. Will you bear the nightmare, or...
Like I'm gonna say no.
At least let me finish my line! Sure, Klaus! The Grendels all yours!
Come on, man. It's party time.
Man!
All right, here we go.
So that's it.
There it is.
A real sight, huh? I get a rush every time I see it. But it might have met its match with an enhanced giant robot.
What am I seeing? Is that Van?
We'll explain later. Right now,
Yeah.
he needs our support.
Let's go.
Just a little more. A little more!
Okay.
Activating drive.
Not so fast!
You'll be sorry for that.
Activating drive.
Here's our chance.
Initiating drive.
Alright.
Pulverize all of you!
There we go. Focus that.
Bulky your court.
You're gone!
Dispatching shield.
Very nice.
Not so fast!
I'll take you on.
And
Maximum boost.
let's do that.
Get going, Van!
Dang it.
Keep it up. It's working.
Bulky your court. Go time.
Dang it.
Activating skin.
No, you don't.
Here's our chance. Blacklist code. Activate.
Got our shield up.
Dispatching shield. Dispatching shield.
Time for some payback!
Alright. Let's see.
Bulky your court. Here's our chance. Initializing drive.
You don't.
Go time.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Let me do
Boost
this.
gauge limit crushed.
I'll lend a hand! Boost gauge limiter removed!
Maximum boost.
Petra! We'll take
That
that!
on you.
Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! I'll
Bulky
lend a
your court.
hand!
And eat him up.
You're screwed now! This can't be happening!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Oh, yes!
Activating skill.
Come on.
Charge complete! I'll obliterate you!
I won't lose. Initializing drive. Fall to your core.
And we keep on wailing on him.
Activating drive. Not so fast. Initiating drive.
Stay where you are!
I'll lend a hand.
Go time!
Energy output at maximum.
And then boom.
I'll back you up. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Fall to your core.
Boom.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
And I win.
Unbelievable.
I won't stop here.
I think I've grown a little.
Yay, I did it.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Everybody's getting stronger. Yep, hello, cool.
We did it. Huh.
That was incredible!
Stealing shit like a pro.
No! What is it doing? Why did it stop? There was only 0.03% left to go. I was so close.
Professor Callahan.
So that's what a Genesis can do, as well as his. I cannot help but feel mildly fascinated.
All that hard work up in smoke. The boss isn't going to be very happy. I hope you have a plan to make up for this.
Melchior, do something, please. There is only 0.03% remaining. If it doesn't finish, all of this was for...
An unfortunate situation indeed. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to know your research, your entire life, was just rendered meaningless? You tried so hard, even throwing away your humanity. But an incomplete work is nothing but worthless garbage. So how does it feel? Tell me! It's too bad. He would have been much harder to break, but maybe I should have turned my charms on Professor Cronkite instead.
All you have to do is aim your gun at the guy.
How can someone be so evil?
You have wasted enough time mocking him, Melchior. The police embracers are almost here. It is about time we left.
Oh, true. I suppose we should.
Target sighted.
What the? Just what happened here?
Au revoir. We will be taking our leave now. But we will have our revenge for all the time you've made us waste here.
He's evil, man. He's a bad man. October 25th, 4:25 p.m.
It's no good. I can't stop the system from falling apart. I can't reconnect it to the orbital net or another energy source either. Supporting such an advanced AI is just too heavy a burden.
But that means he'll...
Another one bites the
I'm
dust.
so sorry. The Genesis isn't reacting to anything anymore.
It's not your fault, Agnes. There must be a way. I'm just not seeing it.
It's fine, Salation. I'm just paying the price for my foolishness. I crossed the line that should never be crossed, and tried to realize a weapon of pure evil. I allowed myself to be led astray. I have no one to blame but myself.
But... Professor!
I am moved by how much you care for me, even after all I've done. Perhaps you are the right person to entrust with this task after all.
What task?
At this rate, I will have failed as a researcher and died for nothing at all. So, please, don't let this all have been in vain. I may have failed to perfect the formula needed for fusion, but I discovered many others in the process.
Oh, all these formulae.
I believe them to be, as of yet, undiscovered formulae with peacetime applications. Analyze this terminal after I am gone, and you may be able to secure them.
But, Professor, that...
It's not gonna be easy to make use of finds from a technological singularity.
That's putting it lightly. We're talking technology humanity wouldn't have reached on its own for decades. We'll need more than one genius around to make sense of it all.
I feared as much. Cronkite likely won't be able to manage the task alone. If only there were one or two more like him around. If only she were here.
I wish I could tell you not to underestimate me, but I too know my limits.
You're...
Young?
Cronkite, I have...
I will refrain from commenting on all that transpired here. To we researchers, all that matters are results. However, you were able to catch a glimpse of something we all, at the very least, feel a small yearning for. That does have meaning.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
Poor guy.
My time here is at an end. I leave the rest to you and the many promising youths around us. May you forever remain on the forefront of Calvard's... no, the world's.
I will follow my own path, wherever it may lead me. Though I do intend to make some use of the formulae you leave us.
As do I. We won't let your work be in vain.
There she is.
What?
Who's that?
Oh, the professor is back.
Aw. She seems like a really nice lady. Latoya
I'm
Hamilton.
home, Theo, Zeros. I'm sorry for being away for so long, Catra.
Gran!
If it isn't Professor Latoya Hamilton, one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
In the flesh. I've never had the honor of seeing her in person before this.
I'm so glad we made it in time.
Oh, Callahan. You damn fool.
Wilsos. Enjoy your lurking.
Esmeralda, Giscard, and Professor Hamilton. I didn't know you were back.
I hurried back to Calvard as soon as I learned what was transpiring. It saddens me deeply to have to bid farewell to a fellow researcher and associate like this.
As someone who admired and sought to surpass you, those words mean more to me than you could ever know.
Aw.
Rest assured that we will use what you have left us. Cronkite and I will see those formulae analyzed. We will all see to it. Esmeralda, Catra, your other assistants, and the artisans of Basel as well. You did so much to further the city's development and held it so dear. Now we will use our strength to nurture yours.
I'd like to believe that ZCF can help in some way too.
And Rhineford, probably.
I see now. This is what I should have done all along. I feel like in my last moments, I've solved the most difficult formula of all. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Silesian.
Bye.
And thank you to all who stand with them. Now, I leave with no regrets.
No signal.
Farewell, Professor Callahan.
May you find peace with Adios above.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, that was Marduk. Watching the whole thing.
So that's how the pieces have fallen. Could we have made use of nuclear weapons? What do you think?
No. If anything, they are something that would put our very existence in danger. They're a forbidden weapon that renders all tactical analysis and strategy meaningless. That Almada has their eyes on them speaks of how much of a threat they really are.
Then we're agreed. Quite the unexpected development this was. Enough to pique the Society's interest as well. And now, we're to await Ms. Twining's return for the sake of our midterm goals.
I will provide all the support I can in the meantime.
He's proud of his little sister. That's a good. The 2nd of November. 12:08. 2:40 p.m. Ooh. Where are we? Let's see. Stand.
The Institute of Science claims this formula will allow for a more efficient extraction of orbital energy from septium. Experts believe that the new discovery will have a significant impact on technological development in Zemuria going forward. This revolutionary breakthrough was made possible by the late Professor Callahan as part of his last work.
They really pulled it off, didn't they?
Yeah, in no small part because of Ren and the rest of them. Sounds like the genius professor left Basel as soon as the work was done, though.
That CEO's gonna be in for a fun time now that he's lost 2 of his smartasses.
Maybe. But it sounds like this news has got Vern's shares shooting straight up. Professor Hamilton's back for now, too, so he can probably breathe easy for a while.
I'd heard so much about her, but it was such a surprise to actually get to meet her.
Yeah.
She's such an amazing lady.
Took 11 games to finally meet that lady.
She really is. I couldn't agree more.
So you're Lilia's granddaughter. You do resemble her, not just the way you look. I can see you also possess her kindness and strong spirit.
This is one of my great-grandfather's diaries.
This brings me back. I would catch him writing entries from time to time. Oh, this one is about me, Gerhard, and Albert. I still remember that time like it was yesterday.
Well, I only met him once back when I was a youngster. Makes me nostalgic thinking back on it now.
I don't mean to interrupt your reminiscing, but those words toward the end are rather ominous. I can see why it inspired you to risk so much to collect the Genesees.
Yes.
Else all that we know will come to an end.
I can't imagine it's meant to be taken any way other than literally, especially when you consider how the Genesee have been used so far.
Yeah, the kind of shit they're capable of almost feels like a bad joke sometimes.
Just how smart was Epstein?
So far, we've managed to gather 5 of the 8 Genesees. But do you think it would be better if I left them in the hands of you and the other disciples?
Yes.
No, I think there are too much for even us to handle. If they truly are experimental apparatuses that Professor Epstein somehow created to gauge the world, then, and this will sound rather unscientific of me, it's as if destiny willed them to be in your hands.
Things are going quite well. We're close to finishing up this chapter. Well, technically we have finished this chapter, just going through all the cutscenes.
I plan to stay in Calvert for a while, so I'll get in contact with Albert and Gerhard about this.
Took 11 games to meet this lady. And
Fortunately,
she's as nice as I
we
thought
happen
she'd
to have
be.
someone else who knows both of them right here with us.
I'd be happy to serve as a mediator between all parties. We have much to discuss about the West Simuria Tech Union as well.
I will also do what I can to help Reset. Is everything still in order with regards to attaching Reset's new parts, Esmeralda?
As in order as can be. Our prospects were already bright with her being such a capable engineer, but with you, they'll be even brighter.
Me and the other artisans will be happy to pitch in with any precise adjustments, too. We'll see they aren't even a millerage off.
You're welcome. I generally work all the time in everyone's. Just share the love. I haven't played Bioshock in forever. I miss that game. It was so much fun. Did you ever play the System Shock games?
And I'll help too, of course.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with this many people on the case.
Really good games. I've only played System Shock 2, and that one was really, really good. Barely play single-player games. Fair enough. It's sci-fi horror, kind of like, technically speaking, Bioshock is a sci-fi horror game. Yeah, it's sci-fi horror, but in space instead of under the sea.
Yes, it really is wonderful to see.
Well, can't say I give a damn about Marduk at the end of the day. Reset's a different story, though. She's one of the team. So take good care of her, if you don't mind.
I don't mind one bit. You said your name was Van, I believe. This may be a strange favor to ask, but I'd like you to look after my teacher's dear descendant. It would mean the world to me. And if you could please look after her young friends. But you were planning to do that even if I didn't ask, weren't you?
I love this series so much.
You got me. I'll do what I can to meet my obligation as their employer, at the very least.
Damien Haas.
Van.
And Amelie.
We save his ass way more than he saves ours.
There's Katra.
Is something wrong, Katra?
It's just...
Katra?
I'm so happy you're back. I am. But I wasn't able to do a thing in your absence. I feel like such a failure.
Katra.
You've been sleepwalking these past few days or something? We couldn't have dreamed of dealing with this whole mess without you. You are our guide through and through.
We never would have thought to go to that factory without you. And I doubt we could have gotten through to Professor Callahan either. We owe everything to your efforts and perseverance.
Plus, your orbital drones were a huge help.
You weren't too bad for someone who still looks and thinks like a kid. So, good job on this one, or whatever.
Why are you always gonna be so far up your own ass?
I love the writing in this game. This whole series.
See now? Not just anyone can be blessed with so many in their corner, you know.
Thank you for all you have done in my absence. It's good to be home. I've missed you, Katra.
Yeah. But not half as much as I've missed you, Gran.
Back to the modern day. Present day.
By the way, Agnes, did you manage to finish your report on your visitation to Basel?
I most certainly did. The others in my group helped a lot too, and we ended up receiving some very positive feedback from the school. Though I'm
Yay.
happy Ren was willing to cover up so much for me. No, happy isn't what I should be saying, is it?
The old fart's broken moral compass starting to rub off on you, huh?
I'm being careful not to go too far. I don't want to end up like Van.
Hey.
Oh, we're almost done with the roasted chestnuts.
I look forward to these every year. Their fragrance and soft texture really hammer home that fall is here.
Here you go again. Took the last of them too, you bastard.
Don't worry, we have another batch.
Yay.
Hello, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, hey.
It's Rosette. She's back. She's back to her full operational capacity.
A lovely day to you all. I'm here to resume work once more.
Yay, we got her back.
Rosette!
That's our maid. 3 o'clock on the dot.
You're all good now then?
I'm the picture of health, thank you. Professor Hamilton, her students, and many others took excellent care of me. My new artificial limbs are a vast improvement over my previous ones, even. I can see I've had you all very worried. I'm so very sorry.
Oh, Rosette, of course we were worried.
We're so glad to have you
Yeah.
back. Welcome home, Rosette.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
We've got a solid chunk of work that's been piling up, including managing the pay coming in from our last job. You got time to help me out with it right now?
All the time in the world. Oh, but first,
Agnes and Fairy located.
Theo?
Whoa! The hell?
Saros?
Down, Zeros. And come back here, Theo.
Petra, what are you doing here?
he came along to make sure everything was how it should be after all the work that was done on me. Though he has something else he wishes to discuss in addition to that.
It's a bit cramped, but there's a wired connection to the orbital network here at least. I should be able to work in this environment.
What?
Don't tell me.
That's right. I'm going to be helping out around here for a while. I'll admit that Professor Hamilton may have been the one to recommend it, but the final decision was mine. All of you remarkably captured my interest during our time together. Not just because of Agnes's genesis, but because of that Grendel and Mare too.
I suppose no one can blame you for that.
I'm also concerned on a broader level. Basel doesn't appear to be the only place where criminals are misusing tech for nefarious purposes.
Yeah.
So I think Arkwright Solutions is going to need its own technical advisor. Don't you?
That's, actually a good point.
A very good point. While I am well versed in modern technology, my field is software, not hardware.
Those black and silver thingies would be good backup in a fight, too. What's it gonna be, Chief?
He has no choice.
Screw it. What's one more at this point? I'll introduce you to our landlords later.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to working here.
Oh, but Reset, Katra, you've got to try the roasted chestnuts. They're super soft and sweet. I'll go and make some more coffee for us too.
Always with the coffee. But I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. At the same time, in the Vantale district, which is the capital. Oh wow, that's a nice building.
You served me well in Basel.
That's the president.
We could have had quite the crisis on our hands if events had been allowed to play out as our foes wanted.
Thank you, sir. Though I believe most of the credit goes to our agent in the field and the Principality's representatives. I will admit that I did not anticipate you hiring Marduk to act when they did, however.
They will do whatever you ask so long as the price is right. It makes them rather convenient in times like these. There are advantages to their being a neutral organization beholden to no government, even if using their services requires an objective mindset. I imagine you can see their merits as well, Professor Cronkite.
I do. At least they are competent, unlike a certain superior of mine that I could name.
I don't disagree. The time is long past due for Vern to appoint a new CEO. We can maintain the status quo as long as Professor Hamilton remains in the Republic. But as soon as she departs, we will indeed make the necessary arrangements.
I see no issue with that timeline.
President Roy Gramhart.
Now, as we previously agreed, I think it's about time you got to work. After all, this project will bring about massive change to the Republic, to the entire world. Nothing will be the same after the Republican Army's Zeku space base is completed and in operation.
Ooh, so that's what he's working on. Chapter 4, Disaster Protocol. End.
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Yay!
I'll gladly take that.
We got a new holocore. Nice.
That's just about perfect.
I'm honored.
Yay, she got Employee of the Month.
Catra Silesian. Together with Fio and Zeros, I'll do whatever I can to assist.
Alright. And I think that's what I'm going to call it for today. Because the next lot will be a little bit longer. Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna be heading out now, so thank you everybody for joining me today. Let's go read. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you, Luca for the raids. Thank you everybody else who was lurking, talking, and everything in between. I will be back tomorrow. or in like 6-ish hours with my time at Porsche. And then it's Expeditions Viking, and then more Trails Through Daybreak will be starting whatever the next section is. Until next time I see you all, take care, stay safe, and all that. I have a YouTube where I put all the VODs, Discord server where I do all the talking and stuff. It's also a way people can find out when I'm live. Until next time, take care, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.